Right. In this class we are going to discuss about the another cross section. In the last class we have taken T section. In this class we are going to consider L section. You please observe the previous section and in this section, right? In the last class for a T section, like you are having a T section like this, right? The last class, right? So there is a possibility of symmetry, right? But in this case if we consider L section, no way you have to consider about symmetry about x axis and y axis. There is no possibility, there is no chance of symmetry about x axis and y axis. If this is the case, then automatically what we have to do means you have to consider centered about x axis and centered about y axis, and that is the reason why I clearly represent the axis also. It means you have to consider axis from here or whatever, it's your choice, right? From center also you have to consider the axis, but it is not symmetry, only reference axis. Here I am considering axis, x axis here and y axis here. That means you have to move from x axis here and you have to move from y axis here, likewise. Like, so this is your L section and it is a unsymmetry section, not symmetry, unsymmetry. So this is a symmetry section and this is an unsymmetric section, right? Clearly it is a unsymmetric section. Unsymmetric section means you have to consider about x axis and y axis. So for this problem you have to consider both the axes. For this problem only you have to consider one axis, that is y axis, right? Right. Now for any kind of problem, first if there is any possibility you have to split into 2 parts or 3 parts or 4 parts depending upon the type of section, right? So division of parts is very important in order to easy of your problem. That is the main motive of this section. First consider your section and if there is any possibility make it as a division. That is very important. Right, here this is L section, I am considering in this region. That means I have dotted line. I am joining these two parts, then make it as 1 and make it as 2 or simply 1 or 2. It's your choice. Right, and sometimes you may have the doubt why I have to consider only, in this line, why not another direction? It's your choice, right? Division is completely your choice, but don't make it as a difficult one. Don't make it as a difficult one. Try to make it as a easiest part division. That is very important. In this case it is very easiest division. Why? Because means both are rectangle blocks. It is very easy for you by calculating. Right. So this is the first part and this is the second part. So I have already located first part and second part of this L section. Right. Now here I am considering about only y axis. So what is the formula for centered about y axis means a1 y1 plus a2 y2 by a1 plus a2. Why it is only a1 y1 a2 y2 means here only you are having two parts. You please understand we are having only two parts. So that we are having 1 and 2 parts. So a1 y1 a2 y2. If there is any other part, a1 y1 a2 y2 and a3 y3 also there. Right. So formula is y bar equal to a1 y1 plus a2 y2 by a1 plus a2. Right. Now what is a1, what is a2 and what is y1, what is y2 are simply you are obtained from this location. Now you are supposed to calculate y bar equal to a1 y1 plus a2 y2 by a1 plus a2. Right. Now move on to this section. What is a1? a1 is a rectangle block ABCD. Right. What is the area of a rectangle block? 10 into 2. So 10 into 2 equal 20 centimeter square. Next, what is the second block area? Right, you are having second block area EF and GHR something like that. Whatever you are having, that means you are having second area. ABC is the first area and second area is DEFG. Right, you can consider as DEFG. Right, so base is 8 centimeters and height is 2 centimeters. So 8 into 2, that is 16 centimeters square. Okay, now you please move on to the what is y bar, and that is y bar means y1 and y2. What is y1 here? y1 equal to from top end you are moving, total distance is 10 centimeters. From B to C you are having 10 centimeters. You please observe in the figure B to C is 10 centimeters. So y1 rectangle block ABCD centroid is exactly at center, 10 by 2. 10 by 2 is 5 centimeters. Right. Next y2, move on to y2. y2 means consider rectangle block DE and FG. D and FG means total height is 2 centimeters. Centered is exactly at the center. So 2 by 2 is 1. And the distance of 10 centimeters. So 10 plus 2 by 2. The total is 11 centimeters. Right. Now simply you have to put your values on this location y bar y bar equal to a1 y1 plus a2 y2 by a1 plus a2. Now substitute those values in this y bar and you will get the value of 7.66. Right, this 7.66 or 7.67 value is from top end. I already told you in your previous class, either you have to move from the top end or you have to move from the bottom end. It's your choice. From bottom end the centered value is 7.67, the location of centered value is 7.67. From bottom end the value is 4.33. right? So don't get confused by looking at your textbook, because in your textbook either they have to move from the bottom end or they have to move from the top end. Both the answers are correct. Right, so that is the reason why I have to identify two locations. 7.67 is from the top end and 4.33 is from the bottom end. Right, this is how you are supposed to calculate your value, your what we call the centered value with respect to y-axis, right? Simple procedure. So it is an unsymmetric section, right? You please identify your x value and y value with respect to your axis. X-axis and y-axis. Identify the x-axis and y-axis. According to that, you have to divide your parts, right? Number of parts, right? There is no hard rule. You have to make only 2 parts or 3 parts or 4 parts. According to your convenience, you have to make your parts. It may be 2 parts or 3 parts or 4 parts. After that, simply according to your situation, you have to move from whether it is with respect to y-axis or with respect to x-axis. If it is unsymmetric section, means you please move from with respect to x-axis and y-axis, both the x. But for this problem only, I have to consider only y-axis. I have to go for only y-axis, right? But actual practice, you have to go for x-axis also. So in the next class, I have to consider about I section. Based on the I section, I supposed to calculate both the values of x and y. Then it is easy to understand. For simply calculations only, I have to consider y-axis. But in this problem, you have to consider for x-axis also, because it is a unsymmetric section. You please understand, it is very, very important. Okay, right. Thank you.